Waters Plumbing. Let me give you a little bit of information about us and where we come from. We are located in Bellevue, Nebraska. We're focused primarily on new construction residential plumbing. We do a little bit of commercial plumbing, but the focus is on new construction residential. And we're looking to expand. Right now we are strictly in the Omaha area. We don't even cross over into Iowa. We're just here in Sarpy County, Douglas County, a little bit further south as well. But we're looking to expand. We're looking to expand our services as well, such as doing more residential service calls and also remodeling, residential remodeling. I want to thank you all as members of the board for coming today. My name is Valerie Wolf, and today we are going to discuss the pay structure and performance plan for Waters Plumbing. We will review incentives and why we feel they will be an important part of our organizational structure as well as our culture moving forward. The reason we've decided to focus on growth opportunities of expanding the area we serve and also expanding the services we offer is because of where we are located. Nebraska has an unemployment rate of 3.3%, and this is below the national average. This shows a strong economy in the area. While it may be more challenging initially to find employees, we are confident that by the pay structure and incentive plans that we offer, we will be able to recruit and retain top talent. Growth has been positive the last couple of years here, so this shows an upward trend as well. By 2024, the need for plumbers is expected to grow by 12%. One big announcement is that Facebook will be building a new data center in Sarpy County in 2020. This will bring more jobs to the area, which will bring more people, which those people will need housing. We want to be in a position as to be in a reputable, established local company. We use the market-based approach for setting the salaries in all of our positions within the organization. To ensure that we're getting an accurate market analysis, we have job descriptions reflecting as accurately as possible the work being done for each role. We conduct an annual market survey to ensure that pay is at minimum competitive with similar organizations in the Omaha area. We also review information put out by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. This online database allows us to narrow information down by location, company size. Based off of these findings, we will set a salary range, and then the pay is determined based off of the experience, education, knowledge, abilities within that range. Waters Plumbing is broken down into 3 levels. Entry level, which would be your apprentice plumbers, your receptionist, your scheduler. Professional or management level, which would be the journeyman plumbers, foreman, shop manager, office manager, and estimator. And then the executive level, which would be the president, CEO, and the vice president. The first group is our entry-level positions. Those are going to be the apprentice plumbers, the receptionist, the scheduler. These positions, the salary is determined by the going market rate. They generally require 0 to 3 years experience. They are hourly employees and must clock in and out for the hours worked. They're also the biggest group of employees that we have. And they're entitled to a 30-minute lunch for every 8 hours of work. Professional and management are divided into 2 groups. Those are going to be the salaried employees and the hourly employees. Journeyman plumber are part of the hourly group. Like the apprentices, they will clock in whenever they get to work. They'll be paid for the time it takes to load their trucks and for the time that it takes to drive to and from the work site. They will also have the 30-minute lunch deducted from every 8 hours that they work, so they need to take that 30-minute lunch. And all hourly employees, this includes the first level, the entry level that we had as well, are able to earn overtime for any hours they work beyond the 40-hour work week. Although Nebraska doesn't have any overtime laws, they are subject to FLSA still, and that requires that no less than time and a half will be paid to employees working over a 40-hour work week if they're an hourly employee. The other part of our professional management level group are the salaried employees. This would be the shop manager and the office manager. Since they are salaried employees, they are not required to clock in and out. They do not get that overtime pay because they are getting paid that flat rate per week. And the shop manager and the foreman will be given a company truck to use throughout the day during business hours. But on the rare occasion that the office manager or even the receptionist, scheduler, estimator needed to run an errand for work, such as purchasing a permit or something like that, they would be compensated for their mileage for use of their personal vehicle. These salaried employees, the shop manager and the office manager, do not work on commission. We do have two positions that are salary plus commission. That is the estimator and the foreman. Both of these roles are sales roles in which they are focused on finding and retaining new clients. And for doing that, they're paid a set salary and then they earn commission on top of that. And the last level is the executive level. This includes the president, the CEO, and also the vice president. The president will have to have a requirement of a master plumber license, so that is something that's a little bit additional, and they will both be straight salaried positions, but like with our other positions, there'll be a range, and based off of their experience, their pay will be determined based off of their individual experience. Performance evaluations are the way that we will evaluate how a team member is doing over the course of a year. It is also the primary way that team members will be getting their pay increases. These will be done annually. So once a year, a team member, in addition to ongoing conversations, will have a formal employee performance evaluation. It will evaluate their performance. It will cover additional training that they need. It'll also include any training that they have received into their possible opportunity for a pay increase. Their tenure will go into consideration, as well as any licensure or additional certification that they've received over the course of the year. Now, of course, if a team member goes from an apprentice to a journeyman plumber, that pay increase will happen when their license goes into effect, even if that's in the middle of the year. It will also cover cost of living increases. When we do our annual job analysis to see the market rate, we will also do the cost of living increase to see if we need to be boosting pay based off of the cost of living in the area as well. We want to go beyond just motivating employees. We want to keep them happy. Employees who receive recognition for a job well done tend to have higher morale and overall better work environment. We want to make sure that our team knows that we value them, so we acknowledge all the hard work that they do as outstanding performance in ways additional to just their annual reviews. One of those ways is through Employee of the Month program. This identifies a team member who has been a rock star employee for the month. Contests and rewards throughout the year for things like most past inspections would be something else that we want to do, or maybe possibly like the least errors that they made on a job. In addition to Employee of the Month, we also want to acknowledge just when a team member went above and beyond. Peer recognition is important because it allows employees to recognize each other on their team. And team recognition is something even as simple as buying donuts in the morning, just to tell the team, thank you, we appreciate everything you do. Thank you for allowing me to tell you about Waters Plumbing pay structure and performance plan. Does anyone have any questions at this time?